This is the Backwoods, a crypto game on Solana right now that is having a play to airdrop event. They recently went from closed alpha to open alpha. I played the game, I bought the NFTs, I participated in the play to airdrop, I beat it. I'm going to be giving you the ultimate guide to go ahead and conquer the Backwoods in July 2024. If you enjoy the content, like and subscribe, and let's get right into it. So first things first, if you're getting into this, if you're getting into the Backwoods, I'm going to go ahead and leave a link in the description. My referral code, I went ahead, bought an NFT, is Jesus. So it's my name, JESUS. You go ahead, get 5% extra points for using this. It is absolutely crucial for getting extra points. And let's get right into the actual game. So what is the Backwoods? The Backwoods reminds me of when I first got into gaming, a game called Brotato, where you'd go ahead, start the game with a weapon, you'd have a wave every 30 seconds, you'd have upgrades you needed to get, and then over time, you got enough upgrades to go absolute god mode and defeat the last wave, which in Brotato was wave 20. This game is pretty similar and it gives me similar vibes. I'm sure they're going to build on it more. It's on Solana and it's got a lot of clarity that I like. Something that I did go ahead and see while I was researching was that the core team is not doxed. I'm usually not someone that really likes getting into NFTs when the team's not doxed, but I did see on their Discord that when given this comment, they did say that they're doxed to their partners, which is Tensor and the Solana Foundation. So I guess go ahead and ask them about the whole doxing situation. Another thing you should go ahead and know is that during this open alpha phase, you're going to have 4 chances to actually try to beat the wave 30. You get points based on which wave you go ahead and end. People that have NFTs earn double the points than the people that don't have the NFTs. So if you're someone that wants to play for free, of course you can play, but presumably so if you're not spending $1,000 on an NFT, you're going to be earning less points per game. Something else that I found interesting as well is that people that stake their NFTs also earn an additional 4,000 points. You get pretty much a maximum of 16,000 points per day if you get 4,000 points per game session. I thought that was interesting. You get these daily, you get 4 chances to play, and that's kind of how people are earning right now. In terms of the NFTs, I actually went ahead and did some research into this. The floor price right now is 2.6 Solana, so honestly, not a crazy floor price for a collection right now in crypto gaming. The hero NFTs, the rarity necessarily doesn't matter. So if you get the 4,000th rarity versus the 2,000th rarity, doesn't really matter. But what does matter is the race of the actual hero. It'll actually give you different abilities. For example, humans get higher luck stats, and the one that I ended up getting is the spirit. It allows me to equip additional weapons. You can stake these, as you can see here. I staked my NFT right here, and I'm getting passive points for pretty much having him stake. He goes ahead and equips 9 weapons instead of 6. So if there's anything that's pay to win, yeah, I'm getting my points. That's all I've got to say. Other things you should know is that in the game, there are weapon synergies. So if you got multiple medievals, you'll get, more health. If you have multiple firearms, this will give you more range. This is really important because when we actually get into the game, which is the primary start of the actual game, then you'll go ahead and notice that this will be a crucial component. So when I initially got into the game, I kind of noticed that I was clueless. I played a lot of Brotato, and in Brotato, every build has a specific weapon that you're supposed to get. But the thing is, this game didn't have a specific hero to choose, so I was clueless. I did go ahead and notice that early on, the green weapons are really powerful. So you're going to want to hyper roll in the beginning because these weapons, they get more expensive every single round. Other things you're also going to want to note for early game are the items that give you 5% cheaper items and the items that give you 15 gold every time you open a chest, because these are economy items. In Brotato, you want to go ahead and build economy items. The same can be said in Backwoods. You want to build economy items early on so that you can best take advantage of the later game segment. Pretty much, if you can make it past wave 10-ish, you're set for the rest of the run. When you're in early game, you want to just get weapons 24/7. Once you hit around wave 5, you could start being a little bit more choosy. We're going to want to get a little bit more shotguns, a little bit more axes. If you're going for a staff build, you could do a staff build, but really when this run comes together is around wave 10, where we're going to start focusing on the firearm category. The firearm category is the category that gives you bonuses on your range, because there's this weapon called a shotgun. And while shotguns don't have a lot of range, if you stack enough of these things, if I stack 6 weapons, then I get an extra 500 range. And there are actually items in this game where, depending on how much range you have, it gives you even more damage. So it's kind of absurd how crazy this can get. If you're playing with a spirit race, which is the race that I personally use, there is an item called the anvil, and the anvil will automatically upgrade a weapon every round, which, if you're playing the spirit, is absolutely crucial. There's no way you're going to be able to max out your weapon otherwise. There's just too many weapons to go ahead and upgrade. Other things you should know is, in the early game, getting armor is a complete waste of time. You want to stack damage and attack speed as well as speed early on, because those are the only stats that matter. If you can get to the point where you get lifesteal and you're in wave 15, wave 20, you start getting legendary weapons, then you're going to be absolutely killing it. My favorite legendary weapon, in fact, was called Thunder, and Thunder is really good. You go ahead, slap with your big old lightning spear, and it zaps everybody in between. It does a ridiculous amount of damage, and it carried pretty much my entire run when I went ahead and actually beat it. After I beat wave 30, I went ahead, tried hardcore. Apparently hardcore is supposed to give you extra points. I got destroyed. I'll be the first one to say it. My strategy was not working in hardcore mode. Maybe you need to get lucky, or maybe I just need to get better, but it was really difficult to do it. So I would say, if you don't want to complicate your life, play normal mode. Go ahead, beat the game 4 times, stack your points, and go off to the sunset. There is absolutely no need to worry about any of these things. And the beautiful thing is that the Backwoods, it's on Solana, so we don't really need to worry about gas fees. We know Solana ETFs are coming. We know there's awesome stuff coming all over the place when it comes to Solana. So Solana crypto gaming is going to be in the absolute forefront of all of this. And if you're someone that is really big into NFTs, the math isn't too crazy. We still have a lot of unknowns, which I think is the big reason why these NFTs haven't actually accumulated a lot of value just yet. But something I did go ahead and notice is that because their closed alpha event ended and now they're on open alpha, I'm thinking that open alpha doesn't really have an end date. I mean, they just started it and we don't know when it's going to end. And usually when these crypto games say these things, it means that the release is hopefully coming soon, right, for their token. And I think, looking at their roadmap right now, phase 4 and their TGE is coming Q3 to Q4 of 2024 through the Leaf token. So this is that time. You're running out of time. Get into the crypto game. Use my referral code JESUS. Thank you for watching this video. Hopefully I helped you. Until the next time, stay classy. And that's all.